Howdy everyone, I'm Tangle and welcome back to another theory video. I guess I'm gonna say it's a part 2 to the previous video because my god, I've completely forgot to talk about all of this and I'm very sorry. I know I talk very fast and I'm very sorry, it's because I don't have a lot of time left. And it's because I've been doing this video 7 times now. And I'm very angry about this. It's because my freaking phone doesn't work normally and you know, I'm a bit angry. So I'm gonna talk about the red and blue light theory, a new one, and I'm gonna talk about Father's Day because I think we were all wrong about those two things. Firstly, I'm gonna talk about the red and blue lights. I don't think we were right about this. I think that the blue light is supposed to represent life, and the red light is supposed to represent death. Because for me, Jack is still in his coma, right? I mean, he made I think he came out of his coma in exiles because he was like in a hospital or whatever. But that could be like predicted the future. So I think that Jack is still in his coma. I mean, if he's not in his coma, then my theory wouldn't make sense and I should just delete this video, I guess. But we're gonna say that Jack is still in his coma, okay? For my for my theory to work. I mean, yeah, it could represent like, yeah, the Exiles video could be predicted the future, so I could be right. But like so if Jack is still in his coma, that explains a lot because I mean the red and blue light theory, this one that the blue is life and the red is death. That explains a lot because if you look at the thumbnails, you can see that Jack is between the red and blue lights, right? Because he's in a coma, he's between life and death. One time we saw Robbie having a quote unquote Robbie, of course, having a thumbnail of him between the red and blue lights because of course he's not really alive, but he's not really dead. He's between life and death. Makes sense. In the Dark Silence video, we can see that so after Chase was drinking a lot of whiskey, he got like lured uh to Angie because Angie lured him because of the child scream and everything, the children screaming, and so like Chase is like walking towards Angie, but like Angie is in the doorway with red lights, and I guess for me the red is supposed to be death because well Chase is walking towards death because he's drinking a lot and he can die from it. He can get intoxicating and everything. He can get poisoned and he can like pass out and die and everything. And like it's not surprising for Anti being like like representing death because Anti is all of Jack's fears, and we all know that Jack is afraid of dying. Like he's afraid of being stabbed and everything, and he's afraid of death in general. Like every time that somebody dies or like the main character dies, the main character dies or the player dies, well, he's like, oh no, and everything. Like he's super sad. So that wouldn't be a surprise if NT would represent death. So I guess but I think that NT represents as well, like, he's like a simulacrum of the future of Chase. Because, well, like, Chase is walking towards death and then meets himself in the future. So, like in the red light, so dead. With his kids, I guess, because oh wait, I completely forgot about the kids. So does that mean that his kids are dead then? Was Yokat Granay right about this? Oh my god, because I thought that it was wrong. I mean, I thought she was wrong, but wait, I'm just confirming it. Oh, so okay, I changed my mind, Yokat Granay. I changed my mind. So yeah, so maybe Chase's kids are dead then. They're dead, right? I mean, it would make sense because Auntie's like looking at them. He's like watching the kids. Oh shit! So then maybe like Chase knew that his kids were dead and everything, so maybe he tried to kill himself or like shot himself, and or like yeah, maybe he was like drinking a lot but he couldn't die, so he killed himself. He shot himself, and this may happen in 2 days during my birthday. I don't want it to happen. God damn it. So yeah, my god, I'm still a bit sick, of course, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so I guess like he saw his future self in death, but like like Angie took like the appearance of Chase, of the future to scare him. You know what I mean? Because if you can see that, I mean, just look at their clothes. You can see that Angie and Chase are wearing the exact same clothes, right? The same jeans, the same T-shirt and everything. They are wearing exactly the same, and we all know that Chase was supposed to wear like a grayish T-shirt, but Robin confirmed that it was Chase, it wasn't Jack. So we were like, I mean, I was like, why is he not? He's not wearing like Chase's T-shirt. It's not like him making a mistake. Like, oh fuck, I forgot to put on my T-shirt or whatever. No, it was on purpose. But yeah, like they both weren't the same clothes. So I guess he's supposed to be like the reflection of them. Yeah, I guess that Angie is like the reflection of Chase in the future, so like in death. Like I said, with his kids. Uh, so maybe yeah. So like I said, maybe Angie took the appearance of Chase in the future, in death, to scare the shit out of Chase. But yeah, that surely is supposed to represent the future, of course. Yeah, so I think about this, like everything is done about this. I don't think I have anything else to talk about the blue and red theory. By the way, I'm a bit sad of this theory because it cannot explain what happened at the end of Barry Has a Secret and Giant Smelly Feet, the first video of the foot video thing. Um, yeah, it cannot explain this, so because I mean, it's not Angie. It wasn't Angie. It wasn't Jack. It wasn't Chase. It wasn't Marvin, Jackie Boy Man, or James Jackson, of course. Neither. Robbie. Robbie is not canon, by the way. A bit sad, but yeah, because Jack said that in the intros it wasn't Robbie. I think I talked about this already, but I just wanna confirm it. Yeah. So I don't know who was this, like torturing kids, I guess, or something like that. We still don't know, and we thought that in the Giant Smelly Feet video it was Chase because he said get out. So if this is Chase, and if it was the same Chase in the Barry Has a Secret video, then we might have a problem with our theories. Yeah, because we found like a kid's hand, you know. So like, did Chase killed his kids? And then like he was completely insane and then, oh wait, no, that makes sense. Wait. Oh my god, no, wait. Wait. That still makes sense. Because wait, yeah. I'm gonna calm down and explain this. Yeah, it can work with the red and blue lights theory. And like Anti being the future simulacrum of Chase. Well, no, this thing is not like doesn't fit because it's not the future self of Chase it's gonna be like the past self of Chase then. So it's either of those then. Um, because if Chase killed his kids, well, we don't know if it's after or before he was drinking alcohol, or even uh at the same time. We don't know still, because my god, if the Giant Smelly Feet ending and the Barry Has a Secret ending, the end of the video, um, if those are like Chase before he was drinking alcohol, like maybe like he was completely like he got completely insane, and then he was like he had like a foot fetish, and then he killed his kids or whatever, and then like he got like he came back to himself, you know. He realized all the things that he did wrong and everything, so he was like completely depressed for what he did. And then so why that's why he was drinking whiskey and everything, because he wanted to die, like he wanted to suffer or like to die to be with his kids. That's maybe why he shot him. He will shot himself in the head because he killed his kids, and he's like like very guilty about it. And he's completely sorry and everything. And like and maybe that's why he was looking at you know, the picture that he was holding. Maybe it was like his kids. Maybe not just Stacy. Maybe it was his kids as well. I mean, it makes sense. And like he was like remembering the old times where he wasn't when he wasn't crazy, you know, like this. And then so he was drinking a lot, and then he heard screaming, like children screaming, and then he was like, oh wait, like maybe it was like hallucinations and everything. Some people were saying that these were like hallucinations, sounds and everything, and yeah, that can work. I can agree with this. So yeah, so he heard children screaming, and then maybe it was like in his dream or whatever. And then he was like, "Oh my god, my kids are in danger or whatever," because you know he's a dad, instinct, you know. So he walked upstairs, and then he saw like his old self, you know, like the creepy self that he was. So then I'm saying that these wait, so am I saying that Chase Enchi and the guy in Giant Smelly Feet and Barry Has a Secret are the same then? Maybe. Well, I mean that for me it makes sense. So it's a bit weird just to say this, but anyway, I gotta continue. Sorry. Yeah. So what was I talking about? No, not today. Yeah. So maybe like he walked upstairs. He walked upstairs, and then he saw like his old self, like all completely insane and everything. And then he talked to himself, and he was like, "Where are they? What do you want from me?" Because maybe like Anchi controlled Chase to kill his kids. That's why he was completely insane. But he didn't know at first, and then he like realized that it was Angie that he was controlling him. So then he was like, "What do you want from me? Because why do you made me kill my kids? Why do you want to lure me for something? I mean, for what? What do you want from me? Where are they? Where are my kids?" Like because he heard kids, so he was like, "Where are my kids?" You know, instinct. But maybe he doesn't remember that he killed his kids. Maybe. Oh, maybe. And like he like somebody told him, or like maybe Stacy told him that his kids were dead, but like nobody said that it was his fault. So he was like completely depressed and everything. So he wanted answers, and then Anchi like quote unquote gave him answers, I guess. So yeah, so Anchi was like, "Oh, I was in control all this time. I did this. I mean, you did this. It wasn't me. You did. It was you, like killing your kids." And he was like, "What do you want from me? What do you want? Why? Like, what do you want me to kill my kids or anything?" I mean, he already killed them, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that could make sense. Or if this is Chase for the future, then it means that like Chase like is drinking a lot because he misses his kids and his wife and everything, and then because he's drinking a lot and he's all alone, he's starting like to get paranoid and like being schizophrenic, having schizophrenia and everything. Like he's completely insane and like cannot control anything that in his head, and then he starts like to kill like kids and everything. Or maybe like he will kill his kids, you know, because I guess this is like I guess this the if that guy in Barry Has a Secret ending and Giant Smelly Feet ending, if this is if this guy is supposed to be chasing the future, so it would make sense for it to be after the dream with I mean, quote unquote, the dream with Chase and Anchi facing each other. You know what I mean? Like, Anchi's like, oh, you're gonna be like me soon and everything, you know. And then Chase, oh wait, no wait, I'm gonna talk about this and I'm gonna talk about another thing that I completely forgot to talk about. So yeah, yeah, so my god, it's so incredible. My theory, it's so incredible. Yeah. So like maybe, yeah. So he was drinking because he misses everyone, and then like he had a dream. Like he was facing, Anchi, and then like, oh yeah, and like he was like Anchi was facing, like I said, he's supposed to be like the simulacrum, the reflection of Chase. So yeah. So like you can hear that the kids are in the room, the red room, and the red is supposed to represent death, if you take my theory. Um, and so you see that Anchi is watching them. He's watching the red room with the kids in it. So he's watching them, but because it's supposed to be death, so he's watching them dead. Or like dying or anything like that. I mean, you don't hear them anymore later in the video. You know what I mean? Like, you can hear them at the beginning of that part, but you cannot hear them at the middle and the end. You can just hear Chase talking and then anti-glitching and everything, and like the creepy music and everything. But you cannot hear the kids anymore. So I guess they're dead at this point. Uh, and like the future Chase, quote unquote, the future Chase. So the one that we saw in the Giants Benefit video and the Barry Has a Secret video. Um, so the evil Chase. I'm gonna call him Evil Chase. It's gonna be better. So like it's like that evil Chase was like looking at his dead kids, and then he turned around and saw his old self. Like his normal self, I guess. And then and then he like looked at him and then was smiling at him like, "Oh, you're gonna be like this in the future and everything." And then he like Chase said, "Where are they? Like, where are my kids? Because they're not dead yet, because it's supposed to predict the future. Because he's gonna kill him in the kill them. Sorry, not just because for me in my head, uh, Chase only has a boy, but no, he has a boy and a girl, so I have to remember this. So yeah, so Chase is gonna kill his kids in the future. After this dream, his quote unquote dream. I'm gonna say that it's a dream, uh, because it makes much more sense in my theory. So yeah, so like here's like, where are they? Where are my kids? What have you done to them? What do you want from me? Like, why are you haunting my dreams? Why are you giving me these hints and messages and everything? Why are you smiling at me? Why are you like torturing my kids? What do you want from me? And then like well, quote unquote Anchi or quote unquote evil Chase is like walking towards Chase, I guess, to torture him to replace him or whatever. And then like Chase woke up, and then like he wakes up, and then he doesn't like recognize himself, or like he's completely insane, and then he walks up to his children and then he kills them, and then like us, the community, we walk into the like Chase's house, you know and then we like check for some hints and everything, and then we see like a hand, and then we turn around and we see that Chase is not himself anymore, and then he's like, you weren't supposed to find that and everything, and then he cuts the video out, but we don't know what happens to quote unquote us. We don't know what he does next. So yeah, a bit. We need a bit more hints about this. We need some more hints about this. Yeah, not really great. Uh, my God. Yeah. So Wait. I wanted to talk about something, but I don't remember what it was. It's starting to be annoying now. Yeah, and also, I mean, we met like Chase before, you know, that's why that's what the get out of, like, you know, these two words makes a lot of sense as well in this theory, because, well, if this is like, you know, the future Chase, then it would make sense that he says like get out, because, well, it's still Chase. So yeah. um and then he like covers the camera, just like, in the bro average part 1, I guess, um video, where he like turns around and then he covers the um, the camera, just like in Barry Has a Secret and the Giant Smelly Feet video. In those three parts, you can see that Chase is covering the camera. Really, like, maybe nobody noticed this. Maybe like for two of these, like, Giant Smelly Feet and the Bro Average, but maybe like, I mean, me, I completely forgot that in the Barry Has a Secret video, he covers the camera as well. So yeah, yeah. So I mean, for me, it makes perfect sense. So I guess we have this out of the way. But if you have some other ideas, like I always say, you can comment it on in the comment section. I really want to see if you have like some more ideas, or like some more accurate ideas about what is happening with Chase, Angie, and everything. So yeah, I think I'm done with this. By the way, I have to say that in the giant smelly feet thumbnail, there were no red and blue lights, but but in the Barry Has a Secret, there were like, a lot of red, a lot. So yeah, just saying it out there. Um, yeah, and in the Stories Untold, there were a lot of red as well, a lot. So death, I guess. I mean, I even said in one of my thumbnails, death question mark with, like, Jack. It was in the video called, is Jacksepticeye in a coma or brain dead or something like that. Anyways, so now I'm going. Oh yeah, and I forgot as well to talk about something. Is that, do you remember Auntie's merch? Yeah, literally Auntie's merchandise. You know, the Antisepticeye head with the, like, a rectangle on his eyes, and then it says Antisepticeye. You remember this? Really, to be honest, I worn it yesterday, and now I'm wearing a Glitch Bitch T-shirt. I'm not joking. I mean, I have like some Auntie's merch. Um, yeah. So, you do you have the T-shirt in your head right now? Like the design of the T-shirt. If you don't, then you can check this out on the internet. If you look closely, you can see that there's some things that are pretty interesting on it. Firstly, it's referencing, of course, the thumbnail of the video, "Kill Jacksepticeye," but also there is the blue and red sides. You know, it reminds me a lot of the blue and red lights. And I think that the colors are in the same, like, in the same order. I think they are in the same places as well, which is a bit like too much of a coincidence, you know. So I'm like, yeah, there's obviously something going on with this. With Angie, Chase, Jack being in a coma, and these lights, and life and death. I mean, it makes perfect sense. So, now that I have this out of the way, I'm gonna talk about Father's Day. because we may have been wrong as well. Yeah, because I mean, I guess it's gonna be about Chase, but we all know someone else who has kids, who is a father. Schneep. Schneep is a father too. So it's gonna be he's gonna celebrate Father's Day as well. Because, well, he's a father. You know what I mean? So maybe we will have something with Chase and Schneep. Because Auntie doesn't have any kids. Same for Jameson Jackson. I mean, we don't know, but I don't think so. Same for Marvin and same for Jameson Jackson. Jackie Boyman, sorry. But we all know that Chase and Schneep, they have kids, right? And I mean, and Schneeplestein, like he has a wife. He's still with his wife and everything, so he doesn't have any problems with his family and everything. I mean, we don't know, but I guess. Um. So yeah, so maybe it's gonna be about Schneep. You never know, like because they're both fathers. I mean, I guess it's gonna be about Chase because all of those Chase hints that were going on for all this time. But still, there could be a possibility that could be Schneep, right? Damn, that would be interesting though. Yeah, I don't know. That would be very very interesting. Um, but still. Yeah, I still think it's gonna be about Chase. I mean, obviously, it's just logic, but still. There's something that tells me that Schneek can be in this. He can appear at least uh, in the Father's Day special episode, I guess. Because he's gonna do a special episode about Father's Day because he does for everything that he celebrates, like Paddy's Day, the New Year, of course, Christmas and everything, like even April Fools when he did his video, the screaming video that was super hilarious. I couldn't stop watching it anyway. Yeah, when he's like, wait, he even celebrated Valentine's Day with, well, all alone and with his girlfriend, which is interesting. I mean, it's cool, so he can like be in her like yeah in her channel, on her channel and on his channel, doing celebrating these type of things. So he celebrates them twice then, which is that is interesting. But yeah, so like I said, he celebrates everything that he can celebrate. All of the festival things and everything. So I guess he's gonna he even celebrated Mother's Day. So he of course he yeah now it's obvious he's gonna celebrate Father's Day because he celebrated Mother's Day with a mother game, with like a mother simulator or something like that. I think so. I think yeah. So of course he's gonna celebrate Father's Day. Makes sense. I never knew why Mother's Day and Father's Day were so close to each other. I never knew that. Like I mean I never knew that. No, it's not that's not what I wanted to say. It's that I never like thought about it. I never yeah. Like why? We're not here to talk about this anyway. It's just something to talk about, like a bit of discussion with friends. But still, I mean, it's not gonna change our lives, I guess. It's gonna bring to us a little bit more knowledge, but not that much. So yeah. So it could be either Chase or Schneep in the video. Either Chase or Schneep. Or maybe both. Like I said, it could be both. So he's gonna celebrate Father's Day. I mean, obviously, and everybody's talking about it. Everybody's saying, "Oh, everybody, be careful! Father's Day is coming. Chase might die soon. Be very careful." And me, I'm like, I wonder what I'm gonna have on my birthday. I mean, I think I will have like nothing special really because I don't want anything for my birthday because I have everything that I wanted. I mean, I just have like just having a phone and a computer is enough for me. I have like my Xbox 360 and I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really interesting that I want. I mean, I know that like I will have like there's some clothes that will come. What is this? Oh, okay. What? Anyway, I was like, I saw a T-shirt and I was like, what is this T-shirt? But no, it's the Doctor T-shirt. So yeah. uh, so yeah, like there's some like I think there's two T-shirts that are coming. Wait, maybe three. Because I know there is the Just Monica picture. No, Just Monica T-shirt. Yeah. Yeah, I bought a T-shirt Just Monica because for just the fun of it. Um, I bought I rather be watching YouTube. I rather watch YouTube. I think it says. Yeah, I'd rather watch YouTube or something like that. I'd rather be watching YouTube or something like that. I don't remember. And I think that's it. But I think there's a third one, but I don't know. Yeah, I think there's a third one, but it's been a long time that I didn't check it. So yeah, so I don't remember what it was. Anyway, yeah, yeah. No more theories? Question mark. I don't think. Oh, by the way, do you want to hear something like mind blowing? I just had a dream. Like, damn. My God. I mean, oh, can I talk about the dream I had? Like, when I was super sick, I couldn't move out of my bed, and the dream that I just had this night. Do I have the time? I have 20 minutes. I guess I can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fast. So I'm gonna talk about the dream I just had, like the dream I just did. So like I was going, like I was walking in the United States because we were like going to PAX, and I said we because I was with my big brother, that is 30 years old. Yep, a bit, more older than me. He's older than me, of course. Um, and so yeah, so we were walking towards the PAX like place and everything, and I was like, I hope I'm gonna meet some friends and everything. And then I saw a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers and everything. So we took a lot of pictures and everything. It was super great. PAX was awesome. We had like a little bit of like a sketch at the beginning, like he always does now. Like a little video that he, makes us laugh and everything. And then Jack's entrance. But this time we like, because like at first we didn't think about this. At first we were like, oh, it's Jack and everything. And then like we were like looking at Jack's ears, and then we saw cages. We saw the freaking black gauges. So like everybody was like cheering for Jack and everything, and then everybody stopped and said, so everybody was like, "It's Angie! Oh look, it's Angie! He's wearing his gauges! Oh fuck, we're all gonna die! Oh, I think I see a bit of red on his neck! Oh, run, run, run!" So like everybody's hiding under the freaking chairs. And like everybody was laughing out loud. Everybody was like hiding under their chairs, and then Jack was like, quote unquote Jack, of course. And he was like, okay, hello, hi, welcome, welcome to PAX, I guess. It was like PAX East or PAX West or something like that. Like everybody was hiding, like, no, get out, demon! With the cross and everything. Oh my god, and I was crying out of laughter because I was like, oh my god, this is so funny. Like, everybody's just hiding from Anchi and everything. I mean, for what he did, like, my god, yeah, of course he scared the shit out of us. So yeah, I was dreaming about this, and then everybody came back on the chair, and then PAX was normal, I guess. Like everybody was just freaking out. Even me, I was just shaking the shit out of myself because, of course, fangirling, the best thing ever. Like I was being the big fangirl I am. So yeah, so everybody was like freaking out, but still, we tried our best to calm ourselves down. And then at the end, we had to take pictures with you know, Angie, I guess. And then I was like super nervous. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna take a picture with Angie. I'm gonna die. Oh no. and like oh my god, I was like super scared and everything. And then we took a picture, and I was like, oh no, man. And then I posted it on social media and everything, and I was like, oh look, I I met this crazy guy at PAX and everything. He was glitching a bit, but he was good and everything. He was nice and kind and everything, but he was creeping the shit out of me still. I don't know why. Like I had shivers. Things like that. Oh, it's so funny. Like, I guess I was laughing in my sleep or something like that because my god. Jeez, man, what a dream. Yeah, and then I remember that because one time during PAX or like his tours and everything of Jack, like you can like go to the microphones and then you can ask questions. And then me, I asked, well, Jack, with the quotes, like, Jack, I want to ask you a question, a very important question that everybody is gonna be happy that I asked. But everybody's gonna be very pissed off about you. Uh, so can you answer this normally with normal answers? Proper answers. And then I asked who was the guy in Giant Smelly Feet video and in the Barry Has Secret video, and I was like, if you say that you don't remember doing these videos, I'm gonna kill you. And he was like, I don't know, and everything. I was like, fuck you, buddy. And then everybody was laughing, even me. I was like, god damn it, he got me. And I was like, oh, it's not fair and everything. So yeah, I mean, it was so hilarious. I have like lucid dreams, so I can do anything I want in my dreams. So I'm very happy about this. Oh yeah, and in my previous dream that I did, I don't know how to explain it. It was weird. It was actually super weird. Like, because, like, I couldn't move at all. So I was, like, a bit terrorized about it. Because, I love moving all around the place. I love jumping all around. I love, I love moving a lot. Like, like, when I talk, just right now, I talk with my hands, like, I move my hands every time I talk. So, that's a normal thing for me. And like, because I couldn't move at all, it was like haunting me, and like everything was hurting me. I couldn't even move in my sleep, like, because I had to force myself to move, you know for me to change places and everything. So it was horrible. Yeah, so oh, it was horrible. So like, I was dreaming that in my sleep I was gonna die. So like, I was like, one time, like, I'm gonna tell my dream. So like, I was walking, normally, in the street and everything, and then I passed out of nowhere. I wasn't dead or anything, but I passed out, and like, somebody like picked me up, putting me in his car, and then called the hospital and everything. So I got into the hospital, and I was like sleeping and everything. So they were like super worried about me, and then like, nobody said to my family or even to my friends that I was in the hospital. So nobody knew that I was there. Because I didn't want them, because I was like talking with my thumb, like, to say yes or no and everything. So they asked me if I wanted them to call like my friends and family, and I said no. I said just leave me here, and then we'll see what's gonna happen next, because I don't want them to know that I'm here. So yeah, so and then like I could like open my eyes more and more over the days, and then I could move a bit more, but like nobody knew where I was, because I was supposed to be like in vacation and everything. So you know, oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm a bit tired. Yeah. So, my god. I don't remember what happens next. Wait, no, I know. Yeah. So like yeah, so everybody like all of the nurse and doctors were taking care of me and everything. So I was still in the hospital, and then I could like a bit sit, you know, and like relax a bit more, you know, probably because I was like laying down and it was hurting me a bit, so I had to sit down and then um you know like relax more, and you know, and so I could talk with people better and everything. I didn't have like to elevate my head and everything to talk to them. So yeah. Um and then one time during the night, you know, because one time like it was the night, you know, and like there were like nobody around me. Like all of the nurse and doctors were like downstairs, and I didn't have any like quote unquote neighbors, you know, like nobody was in the rooms next to me. I was like maybe the only one in the floor that I was. So I was a bit alone, you know, all by myself, all alone, crying. Meh. No, I wasn't crying, but you know. So I was alone, completely alone, and I was like I turned on uh, my my little light that I had just next to me, and then I was like reading some magazines and everything, and then I put the magazines on the floor and everything. Um, because well, there were nothing to read in them. And then like I closed my eyes because I wanted to rest a bit. And then I opened my eyes and I saw someone. I saw a girl that was a little bit shorter than me. Yeah, she had like these long hair and black hair, white skin, and she was like wearing, you know, the normal thing, like, you know, like a white dress and everything. And like she was looking at me, like I was like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck is this? Firstly, and secondly, why? Why is she looking at me like this? It's because I'm all alone, or maybe it's just a dream, a nightmare. Can somebody wake me up? And then I was you know, a bit hurting myself just to see like if I was in a dream or something like that. So I just pinched myself and everything, and I was like, no, it's not a dream, it's real. But, you know, in the dream, I was like, no, it's oh shit. So it was like, my god. And then I was like, because oh, I forgot to mention, I was about to record a video just to say that I was in the hospital and everything, but of course I couldn't, because you know, like I was starting to record the video, and then I stopped, and I wanted to relax a bit, so I took like a little nap, and then I woke up and saw this girl just watching me. I was like, who the fuck is this? And I was like, maybe I have to like call her, or like maybe to make her approach me to know what is going on, because me, that's how I am. I don't know why, but so I like tried my best to make her feel comfortable, you know, for her not to be scared of me and everything. So she walked towards me slowly and slowly, but you know, she was more and more comfortable with me. So she walked next to me, but very slowly. And then she like put in her hands on my hand, and then I put my hand on her hands and everything, and she was like looking at me with a smile and everything, like she was, confident and everything. And it was super cute. I mean, for me it was scary, but cute at the same time because I mean she was pretty, really. She was a pretty girl, just to say. and then like, and then she looked at me and she was laughing a bit, and I was like, "What are you laughing at?" And then she was like, "You don't remember me, right?" I was like, "What are you talking about? I know I don't know you. What are you talking about?" And she was like, "You really don't remember me?" And she was like laughing. She was like, "Oh really? You don't remember me? You didn't notice? Just look at me. You don't know me?" I was like, "No, I don't know you." I was like, "You don't remember your old friend?" And I was like, "My old friend? What are you talking about?" So I was like a bit. Oh my god, I'm crying right now. So I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "Well, if you don't know me, then I'm gonna show you something that will make you know that it's me." I was like, okay, so what is this?" And then, so she opened the window and she jumped. She freaking jumped out of the window. That scared the shit out of me. I was like, "No!" I was like, "Oh no. Oh my god." I was like, "Hopefully she's fine." Because I was like on the third floor, I think it was like on the third or fourth floor, I don't remember. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then she came back out of nowhere. And I was like, "How did you survive? Firstly, how did you survive this fall? And secondly, how did you get there? Because everything is closed." And she was like, "I have the keys." I was like, "Oh, what? Okay, anyway." And then she was like, "I have a special friend for you to meet." I was like, "A special friend?" "Yeah, there's a special guest." "Special guest?" What are you talking about? And then she said, "Close your eyes." I was like, "Okay." So I was closing my eyes. And then she said, "Wait a little bit." So I waited a little bit. And then one time she was laughing, and I was like, "What is she laughing at? I really want to know what she's talking about." And then I opened my eyes, and freaking Slenderman was right in front of me. Again. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. He was just sitting there in front of my bed on the chair, and he was just looking at me. And I was like, "Is this the friend that you thought, like, you think that I'm gonna remember you from?" And she was like, "Yeah, you remember him, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I remember him. I mean, this freaking Slenderman just right in front of me. How can I forget about him, Slender? Like, there's still even a lot of people talking about the Slenderman thing that happened. Like the stabbing thing. I even checked this not a long time ago. Uh, so I was like, yeah, I mean, like there's still some people talking about this, and like there's a lot still. There's a lot of people in these fandoms and everything still. I was like, yeah, of course I remember him. I was supposed to quote unquote work for him. When I was like 14, no, 12 to 13 years old. And then she was like, "If you remember him, you obviously remember me." And I was like, "Are you like one of these girls, like Alexia, I think it was her name. Not Anissa, like not one of the girls that were in the stabbing thing, but like Alexia. Alexia is like a girl like really close to Slender. I'm just saying there. And like she knows a lot about the creepypasta things, and she's supposed to live in Slender's mansion and everything. And because she's now a proxy, and she's very like secretive. Like she doesn't give any like hints or things like that about her. There's like we don't know anything about her. I mean, I don't know if people knows things about her now, but me, no, I didn't know anything. I mean, I was a bit young as well, so I couldn't really understand everything. And my English sucked a lot. If I compare it to now, my English is way more better now than before. So yeah, it was a bit cringy to look at the old post that I did. So yeah, so But my god, that literally scared the shit out of me. So yeah, so I didn't really understood what she meant by just showing me, Slender and everything. And then she was like searching for something, in like, I don't know, in some furniture and everything. And then she took a needle with some substance in it, some, I don't know, yeah, purplish substance. I don't know. It was something like this. And then she was like, "You want to remember, right?" I was like, "Yeah, but not in that way. What are you gonna do to me?" And she was like, "I'm gonna give you some hints, and I'm gonna give you some things for you to remember." I was like, "Okay." So she did the thing, that hurts like hell. And then she said, "Close your eyes." I was like, "You're not gonna kill me, right?" And then she said, "No, no, no, it's not gonna kill you. It's just gonna give you answers." So I closed my eyes, and I saw something that I don't want to remember. Really, I want to forget about it, even if it's just part of my life. And that happened, and then I didn't think it was her. I saw myself, but I saw the self I was, I guess, when I looked in the mirror when I was between 12 and 13th, and I was looking at myself, hurting myself. I was like, uh, trying to do the angel smile or whatever, and everything, when I was completely insane and everything. And my god, I was like, no way. Or like, no, it's not possible. I was like, because I woke up just an hour after, and then Slender was away. He was gone, and I was like, "Where is he?" And she was like, "Oh, away somewhere. He has some stuff to do." So I was like, oh, "Okay." I was super scared then, and then I looked at her, and I was like, you're not her. No, it's not possible. I mean, you're in my head. You cannot be there, and you cannot like resemble this. It's not you. It's not the real you. It's not possible. You cannot look like this. I mean, I know what you look like. And everybody knows what you look like because you were in some videos. And she was like, "Do you really think people know who I really am?" I was like, "Yeah, why? Why are you saying that?" And she was like, "You'll see. You'll see." And then poof, I woke up out of nowhere. I was like, "Jeez, what happened?" I was like, my god, I hope this is not real. I looked at myself, I was like, yeah, it's not real. Jeez, man, what is going on? So yeah, so I mean, I have some nightmares and some dreams that are fucking weird, but some are really awesome. So yeah. Anyways, so yep, I have to cut it here because well, I have one, two. I mean, go away, fly. Normally, I was gonna say, oh, now I have only have 1 minute left, but I don't know if I, because no, I have one, two, three, four, five, six. I have 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Yeah, because this time here is not the right time because it's like more late than it's normally. So like it's like 3 minutes late, so yeah. Anyways, I don't think I have anything else to say. Like all of my theories and everything. I don't think I have anything else to say for now, at least. So yeah. I'm very, very, very panicking for everything that is gonna happen. If anything. Like if even nothing. Like even if nothing happens, okay, I'm hearing things, whatever. I just heard the door, like, shaking or whatever. Just me, I guess. Yeah, so even if, like, nothing happens, uh, during my birthday. My God. Oh, I'm super nervous. My God. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out, really. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry all my tears if something happens. I mean, like I said, if something happens, I'm gonna do a reaction video. I don't care if I don't have the time because I have a lot of things to do. And during Monday, like I said, no, I didn't say it yesterday though, because yeah, because I had to redo my videos. I completely forgot about it. I'm gonna go to the doctor this Monday. This Monday is gonna come. So the morning I'm gonna go. Uh, I'm gonna go to the doctor, and then the afternoon I'm gonna do my French back, my big exam to to have some more points for the last big exam of next year. Oh my God. This is so stressful. This is so stressful. My God. There's a lot of things happening in my life right now. Jeez. mm, no. No, no, no. I don't know. I want it to happen, but I don't want it to happen. I don't want Chase to die. No. Can you imagine like he releases the Bro Average Part 2 uh during Father's Day, during my birthday. I'm gonna be I'm gonna I think I'm gonna be like the best gift for my birthday, but also the worst gift for my birthday. I mean if Chase dies, yeah, if Chase dies in this, I'm gonna die. Literally. I mean, mentally I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be like, no! No, 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 no way. No, 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 no. Not at all. No, I don't accept this. No. No, I'm not gonna accept this. How how dare you killing our favorite boy? My God. So yeah, so we have to just wait and see what's gonna happen. My left eye is crying for some reason. Yeah, so I'm very the suspense is here, it's present. Eee! Oh my God, I don't like this. I don't like where it's going. No. No, 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 no. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. No, I was searching for something to talk about, but no. Go away, fly! God damn it, you scared the shit out of me. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you all next time, guys. Goodbye.